At Istana Nurul Iman, His Majesty the Sultan and the Pertuan of Brunei Darussalam and Her Majesty Duli Raja Isteri, Pengira Anak Haja Saleha binti almarhum Pengiran Pemanca, Pengira Anak Haji Muhammad Alam, welcomed the arrival of Her Excellency and spouse, Mr. Muhammad bin Abdullah Al-Habshi.
So beautiful evening. It's raining today. No, but it's very nice. Cool and
Prior to the state banquet, His Majesty received in audience Her Excellency and spouse. Also in attendance were His Majesty's children, brothers and sister, His Royal Highness Prince Haji Al-Muhtadi Billah, the Crown Prince and Senior Minister at the Prime Minister's Office, and Her Royal Highness Paduka Seri Pengira Anak Isteri, Pengira Anak Sarah, binti Pengiran Haji Saleh Abrahaman, His Royal Highness Prince Abdul Malik and Yang Amat Mulia Pengiran Anak Isteri, Pengiran Rabiatul Adawiyah binti Pengiran Haji Bolkiah, His Royal Highness Prince Abdul Wakil, His Royal Highness Prince Muhammad Bolkiah and Her Royal Highness Pengiran Anak Isteri, Pengiran Anak Haja Zaria, binti almarhum Pengiran Pemanca, Pengiran Anak Haji Muhammad Alam, and His Royal Highness Prince Haji Jeffrey Bolkiah. Also in attendance were Her Royal Highness Princess Haja Rashidah Sadatul Bolkiah, Her Royal Highness Princess Amirah Wardatul Bolkiah, Her Royal Highness Princess Haja Masna, the Ambassador at Large at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade, and Her Royal Highness Princess Haja Amal Umi Kalsum Al-Islam, as well as other members of the royal family. Also present at the state banquet were Mr. Heng Swee Keat, Minister of Finance of Singapore, Dr. Muhammad Maliki bin Osman, Senior State Minister at the Ministry of Defence and Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Singapore, and Yang Berhormat Datuk Paduka Awang Haji Hamzah bin Haji Sulaiman, Minister of Education, as the Minister in attendance and Datin. The Doa Selamat was recited by Yang Berhormat Pihin Datuk Seri Maharaja Datuk Paduka Seri Setia, Dr. Ustaz Haji Awang Abdul Aziz bin Junid, the State Mufti.
Allahumma ya Allah, kurniakan kepada negara-negara kami, Brunei Darussalam dan Republik Singapura, keamanan, kemakmuran, terhindar dari segala mara bahaya, dari segala macam kemelut yang boleh mengganggu perkembangan dan pembangunannya. Hanya kepadamu jua ya Allah kami memohonkan perlindungan. Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakil, ni'mal maula wa ni'man nasir. Rabbana atina min ladunka rahmatan wa hayyi' lana min amrina rasyada. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وصلى الله على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين تقبل الله منا ومنكم.
In the TITA, His Majesty is pleased with the President of the Republic of Singapore state visit that portrays the close and long-standing relationship that has existed for more than 50 years between the two countries. The monarch is confident that with the said visit, it will bring the people much closer together and deepen the relations further.
For many years, Brunei and Singapore have enjoyed a friendship that is built on a foundation of mutual trust and understanding, as well as common interests. In this regard, we have worked together successfully on our currency interchangeability. Just last year, we celebrated its 50th anniversary with the issuance of a joint commemorative $50 note.
Touching on the signing of two documents on cooperation in the financial sector, His Majesty believes that these arrangements provide a good, solid base on which the financial institutions, the private sector and investors alike are able to cooperate and benefit.
Towards this end, I'm happy that we are seeing increasing interest in business and investments from Singapore. We have also established joint ventures in the services sector, manufacturing, and more recently in agriculture. Our participation in trade fairs and exhibitions have strengthened the help develop our local MSMEs through the transfer of technology, skills, and knowledge. I am also pleased that in the area of education, we have benefited from our cooperation in capacity building, exchanges of expertise, and best practices. The interaction between our defense officials are also an important pillar in our bilateral ties.
In the TITA, His Majesty also highlights that the special and unique relationship between Brunei Darussalam and Singapore is underpinned by the strong people-to-people ties, especially with the Young Leaders Programme.
It will enable our next generation of leaders to get to know and understand one another better and continue to bring our two countries closer together. I would also like to congratulate you, Madam President, on Singapore's chairmanship of ASEAN this year. We are confident that under Singapore leadership, ASEAN will continue to make progress. We extend our full support to Singapore in this important regional undertaking. Madam President, a strong relationship like ours, founded on deep trust and understanding, will ensure that our country continues to prosper.
Her Excellency Halimah Yacob, in her remarks, among other things, congratulated His Majesty for the Golden Jubilee of His Majesty's accession to the throne last year. Her Excellency added that under His Majesty's visionary leadership, Brunei Darussalam has enjoyed peace, progress and prosperity for many decades. Her Excellency also touched on the long-standing ties between both countries, which allows for strong and deep cooperation in many areas.
Singapore and Brunei have extraordinarily close defense ties. The Singapore Armed Forces and Royal Brunei Armed Forces have been training alongside each other for decades. Singapore is grateful to Brunei for providing training areas for our troops. Many of our NS men would have gone through jungle training in Brunei and experienced the warm and gracious hospitality of the Bruneian people. The continuing close cooperation between Singapore and Brunei in the financial sector is another key pillar of our bilateral relations. The currency interchangeability agreement has been in place for almost 51 years and has helped to facilitate trade, investment and tourism between our two countries. More importantly, the agreement reflects the deep mutual trust and confidence.
Her Excellency also highlighted on the efforts to further enhance the economic cooperation, such as in aquaculture, and hoped that even more Brunei-made products will be in Singapore's market in the future. Touching on the Youth Leadership Exchange program between both countries, Her Excellency said this is the best to strengthen relations among future generations of leaders.
The Singapore-Brunei Youth Leadership Exchange program and the School Twinning program are also important platforms for younger Singaporeans and Bruneians to meet and interact. There are currently 15 pairs of twinned schools that hold regular student exchanges. When it comes to building and nurturing friendships, it is really never too early to start. These initiatives will go a long way towards enhancing awareness and appreciation of each other's countries and societies among our peoples.
Highlighting on ASEAN, Her Excellency said Singapore and Brunei Darussalam share a common objective of building a united, cohesive and forward-looking ASEAN to ensure regional peace and prosperity. Her Excellency stressed that Singapore appreciates Brunei Darussalam's strong support for Singapore's ASEAN chairmanship.
One of the initiatives during our ASEAN chairmanship is the ASEAN Smart Cities Network. We are heartened that Brunei has nominated Bandar Seri Begawan as a smart city under this initiative. Brunei has been successful in finding a fine balance between economic progress and protecting its natural beauty. I look forward to Bandar Seri Begawan's participation in this network of ASEAN cities to develop smart and sustainable urban solutions for our people.
Apart from strong bilateral ties, Brunei Darussalam and the Republic of Singapore also shared a close history. Both countries also identified a number of areas to further enhance cooperation in economy and trade, education, health and agriculture. Brunei Darussalam and the Republic of Singapore continue to enjoy a high-level mutual trust. The frequent meetings and visit exchanges between leaders and senior ministers from both countries portrays the priority that is to give towards further strengthening the people-to-people ties. Her Excellency's state visit will surely deepen the ties and cooperation that have been enjoyed by the two countries. It is another chapter in history that will continue to be a talk by citizens and residents of both countries.